What's up guys, welcome back to the Safa. I'm in the Croissant Park here in Fort Lauderdale. This is where I usually do my fitness routine. So this is a routinely thing I'm doing. I try to do this 3 to 5 times a week. And it's not your typical normal jogging thing or, you know, quick abs in 10 minutes and you leave. I do this like every time I come and work out, like do my fitness, and it's basically high intense for 30 minutes and then I leave. So the very first thing I do when I get to the field is abs. The reason why I start with abs is it gets the blood flowing. There's more oxygen going through all the muscles and things like that, so that's why I start with abs, and it's 10 minutes. For the abs I use Chloe Ting or Tin. She has this great 2-week ab workout challenge, which I did for 2 weeks, and I just carried on with it. I never stopped with it because it's really good, and it covers the whole abs, obliques, upper and lower abs. So that's what I'm gonna start out with. So I'm watching a YouTube video of Chloe Tin, and I'm just following her instructions. Simple and easy, and she's easy on the eye. Oh, it's recording. Oops. So I've done my abs. Now I'm doing stretching. So I stretch everything as much as I can, especially the legs, the butt, because that you use a lot for running and sprinting. So I've got the myofascial release ball, and I use this a lot for my glutes. This thing is very painful but very effective. When you're done with this, you feel free. Your hips, I usually use this on my hip joint especially, because we use the hips a lot for running, especially when it comes to sprinting. And I use this for calves, hammies, quads, but mainly I focus on my glutes, my butt. Placing the ball under my glute, my left glute, and I will just roll back and forth on it gently. As you can see, I support myself with my arms, so I don't put my full weight on it. You can injure yourself, so just be very careful. With this, just loosen up the glutes. It's very effective and very sore, but it's an amazing tool to use for the glutes, and it prevents injuries. I don't say that you're not going to get injuries at all, it just prevents it. The chances are slimmer or less to get an injury. So I'll roll on the one butt or the cheek, and then I'll just switch over to the right side and do the same thing. Just roll back and forth. No guys, I don't get pleasure out of this, so don't get all excited. It's just a little bit painful. I'm losing up the muscles. Amazing. I think some people will love this. Joke. Just put the ball underneath your calf and roll back and forth. You want to get that gastrocnemius and soleus. So make sure you cover both, and again, don't put all your weight on it. You can get hurt. And just switch to the left side, and keep in mind, this is what I do every time I come and do my routinely fitness thing. I also have a myofascial release roller at home. I didn't bring that with. I have the high intensity one that really hurts, but it's so effective. You can get the smoother one that is a bit, ooh, yep. And when you hit the spot like that, you'll feel like it's a little bit tender, or it's like a knot. Just hang on it, just sit on it for a few seconds, 10 to 15 seconds, and then you go back and forth again. It just releases that knot a little bit. And moving on from the ball, stretching, really important. Again, the glutes, where the joints are. Oh yeah, I have a qualification in fitness. I have a national fitness certificate, so I know a little bit of myofascial release and muscles and bones and skeleton and all that. I did it about 5 years ago. I finished it at the college, fitness college. And switch, so whatever you do on the one side, you should do on the other side, gently. If you're a beginner, take it easy. Do not rush. No one's rushing you, unless your wife is standing behind you with a pan, gonna hit you over the head with a pan because you're taking too long. I take ooh, that's tight. Also, I didn't run I didn't run for 3 days. I had a small niggle here, I can still feel it. So I'm trying to stretch as much as I can. Every time before I run, I stretch for at least 10 minutes. It's really important. And do not rock or pull anything drastically. Ooh, yeah, now I can feel that, eh? I feel it here in the place where I didn't even know I had muscles. Again, what you do on the one side, you have to do on the other side. I said hang on, but okay. Quadriceps, really important as well when it comes to running, sprinting, basically any sport. Keep it there for a few seconds. 20 to 25. If you lean over like this, you pull this over here, just loosen that up gently. Always remember to drink as much fluids as you can. Not Coke, not Fanta, not Sprite. No Stony ginger beer South Africa. No soft drinks, water. No sparkling water, still water, plain water. It's all you need. No gassy things. And don't swap this water for vodka. Calves. If you're a little bit more advanced, you can put your one foot on your other calf, but that puts a lot of pressure on it. Okay. Finally, we get to the actual exercise. So usually I do a lap around the field. I guess it's roughly 300-400 meters, I guess. I'm not entirely too sure. I usually do the lap between 1 minute and 25 seconds and 1 minute and 30 seconds. All depends on the weather, wind, if I'm hangover, if I'm not hangover. No, I'm joking, I'm not drinking. But it depends on a few things. So I'm just gonna do a lap as fast as I can. It's high intensity, not a light jog. Nice, decent sprint around the field. And then I'll do shuttles and other sprints here. Let's start. That was a lap that I finished a few seconds ago. After a lap, I usually start off directly with a few sprints. So it depends on how I feel. I might go from this lamp pole to the other one, sprinting fully, walk back. When I get here, I go back again, I sprint again, and I'll jog back. Then I'll take a breather for 30 seconds or so, and I'll start doing shuttles, running halfway, running backwards, and then running fully back again. So yeah, keep the heart and blood flowing. That's it from me, guys. I hope this fitness routine helped you a little bit to give you an idea what I do and what can help. You don't have to go and exercise for 2 hours, jogging for 2 hours. You can keep it nice and short and physical. You can build a little bit of muscles of this by doing this. The shuttles, I'll do 5 of these, running halfway, then reverse, and then a full one, like 5 of those. The lamppost, I'll do another 5. Just to give you an idea, and it depends on how my body feels afterwards, and I'll do some more other exercises, but mostly high intensity and sprinting. And just to give you idea when I started. I didn't follow any program. It was just something I came up with, and I was 160 pounds when I started. I'm down to 144 pounds, which is 72 kilograms I think, and I'm down to 65 kilograms for people that don't work in pounds. And I don't follow any diet. All I did is made my portion smaller, and I still eat what I want, and I lost weight. So if it works for me, it can work for you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other ideas, fitness routines that you would like me to show you, just comment below and subscribe, and don't forget to click that notification bell. Cheers.